Hi meow, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miki and today I'm going to be going through all my beauty empties and I will also be doing a low buy update. Okay, so I just realized I'm also going to be doing a tiny bit of a declutter as well. Okay, so for my low buy update, last time that I had talked to you guys, I had done a haul, which I'll link up here. And the last time I did a haul, I did a low buy update and I was negative $25.09. For those of you who haven't already been following my low buy, basically the rules of my low buy are that as I use up products, I am able to purchase 1/4 of the monetary value that I use up. I am also adding a new rule because I've had, not a problem, but I've recently accumulated a lot of lip products, especially liquid lipsticks. So I've decided that a new rule for my low buy is that I'm no longer allowed to use my allowance on lip products. Like none, not any. There are things that I know that I'm going to have to purchase fairly soon in the future. I really want like a good microdermabrasion scrub again, and setting spray I'll probably have to purchase pretty soon. I only have one left right now, so I really need to save up my money. So last time I was negative $25.09. Now this, over the accumulation since the last time I did my low buy update empties in November, I've actually used up $354.40 in product. That gives me a quarter of that is $88.60 roughly. So I gotta tell you guys, even though I was in the whole $25.09, I actually bought a few things, which I'll do a haul in the future. I don't know when, but I bought a few things and now I am out of the whole $4.59. So yay me, I'm finally at the hole. I feel good about that. I really do. Again, I want to save up my money and not spend it so that I can get a setting spray or a microdermabrasion scrub. And the one that I want is very expensive. It's a Dr. Brandt one. Okay, so that is all for my low buy update. Now let's get into the empties. First, I got Olay makeup removers wipes. They're gone. These were fine. They worked great. I got them on sale for $1.99. So for that, you know, they were good. Another empty is the Christophe Robin. This is a hair mask. It was like a conditioning hair mask. It was fine. I didn't really notice a difference in my hair just because, I don't know, I'm not a hair person. I do very minimal work on my hair, so it might have been great, and I honestly probably couldn't tell you the difference. I don't know. I also used up this Pearlise Blue Lotus. This is a 4-in-1 eye serum. It's supposed to have intensive hydration, firms, brightens, and decreases puffiness. I don't think it brightened. I think I would have noticed if it brightened. Honestly, I don't know if it did any of that. It was fine. It was fine. These empties are so ridiculous because I'm like, I don't know what works and what doesn't. Let's just be real here, okay? Next is the Skin Fix Foaming Oil Cleanser. This smelled so good. Oh, I remember this smelled just like macadamia nuts, and I love macadamia nuts, and it just made me really want macadamia nuts. And my husband doesn't let me eat macadamia nuts because he says they have too much fat. And he was supposed to get me some for Christmas, but he didn't. And I am without macadamia nuts. Okay, back to the foaming oil cleanser. This actually dried out my skin quite a lot. I didn't really enjoy it. When I realized that it was drying out my skin, I actually had to cut back on using it every once in a while instead of like, I think originally I was using it every other day, and that was just too much. So I guess if you have really oily skin, this might work, but really it just dried me out, even though it says it's got macadamia oil, so supposedly that should probably not dry you out. It dried me out. And I've actually got oily skin, so. Next is the Elsie Pearl Radiance Primer. I enjoy this primer. I like this primer. It doesn't have a silicone texture, so if you like the silicone texture, this isn't for you. But this is hydrating. I feel like it does let your foundation go on very smoothly, and I enjoyed it a lot. This is the Chlorine Makeup Remover. I did really enjoy this. I liked it a lot. It was a lot better than my MAC eye makeup remover. It had like the oil mixture. It had like half of what seemed to be mostly water and then half oil. The only problem I really had with this is you have to shake it vigorously and then quickly put a Q-tip in there to remove your eye makeup, because if not, you're just gonna get the oil, and I mean, you got to do it quick. So it was difficult. It also says that this strengthens eyelashes. I don't know about that, but if it does, that's awesome. But it did a great job removing my eye makeup until the oil was gone, and then it kind of performed the same as my MAC makeup remover. So I would actually consider repurchasing this. Next, I've got the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I started using this and look, it got all dried out. Can you guys see in there? It dried out terribly. And then I couldn't use it anymore. So because this dried out so quickly, I actually got up all my Lorac eye primers, and I think I had 2 more, and I immediately started using them because I was afraid, since this one dried up, I thought, you know, the others are going to dry up too. This was a fail for me. It's not my favorite eye primer. It's okay. I like it. It's kind of more, I feel like, a moisturizing eye primer. It's such a bummer that it dried up. Such a waste of product. Next is the Premier Intensive Age Treatment Serum. This is supposed to firm and whatnot, and I couldn't tell you whether it works or not because there isn't a Miki in a room that I've got in the back of my house that I can not give this to and be like, hey, what does your face look like? It's very expensive, so I want to say it probably works. I don't know. Next is the Blender Cleanser Solid. This is the hard soap that you use for your beauty blender, and I actually really enjoy this. Look how nasty mine is. It's so gross. I actually really enjoy using this, and I did purchase another. I've got 2 right now in my collection ready to clean those beauty blenders with, and it works great. I would definitely repurchase this in the future. Next is the Ladykin Snail Cream. I think this is made with snails. I don't know for sure, but I figure because it's called a snail cream that it is made with snails, and I did enjoy using this as a moisturizer. It made my face feel very hydrated. This was very cheap too. Like, this little sample thing was only $4, and the bigger one, I don't know how many milliliters that was. I don't remember, but I think it was like 16 bucks. I thought something made with snails would be expensive, but apparently not. I guess because they're everywhere. I actually love that packaging. I might keep it just for decoration. I don't know. Next, I've got the BWC Leave-In Conditioner. This was fine. I used it instead of my regular conditioner, the one that you just, you know, wash out. It was fine, and it worked just as well as regular conditioner. Next, I've got the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. I do feel like in the summer months when I am more oily, this is a good moisturizer for me because I am naturally more oily. I feel like as I get a little bit older, I'm less oily than I used to be, but I'm still pretty oily in the summer, and I feel like for summer months, this is awesome. Next is the Wish CC Cream. This was basically just a body cream that was very, very, very glittery. Golden glittery. And it smelled good. So for lotion that's golden and glittery and smells good, I would pick this up again. Do I need golden glittery lotion? Not really. If you need golden glittery lotion, this is for you. Okay, so a few of these things are at the end are more of a declutter. The first thing I'm decluttering is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Edgy Emerald. I got this a while back, but as soon as I got this, it was just dry. It was just no good. I don't know if it just been on the shelves for a really long time or what happened, but it was just really unpleasant and difficult to use. And another thing that I've recently discovered about myself is that I don't really like these blue toned green eyeshadows. I love green eyeshadow, but I prefer more of a like warm golden green than a cool toned blue green. So this was just a fail all around for me, and it's time to check it. Another product I am decluttering is the NYX gel, and this is in brown. And this is a fail on my part because I bought it and I intended to use it, but I never got to it before it dried up. And I kind of Googled, like, how do you save a product like this? You know, I wanted to use it. And I saw that people were using Visine for the Anastasia brow pomades. So I tried to use the Visine, and it was a huge fail. I think it's completely ruined. It's just no good. And I didn't include this in my like low buy allowance because it's my fault that it went bad, because I had too much product. I didn't get to it in time. So this doesn't count towards my allowance at all. It's just a fail all around. My next declutter is the Dip Brow Pomade. This is in soft brown, and I am including this in my allowance mostly because it's almost gone. And second of all, yeah, because it's almost gone and I used it and it dried up before I could finish the whole product. So I feel like that's not really my fault. So I am allowed to use this. I also did try to revive this with the Visine. It didn't work. I don't know why. But it just didn't work. Maybe it's just too old. I have no idea. But I tried my best, you guys. I really did. Womp womp. The last thing I am decluttering is the Pacifica Eye Trio. This is in Skinny Dip, Crush, and Lovely. And it's because basically I had this eyeshadow trio in a pan project, and the shadows just suck. They just suck. Let's be real. I don't know if anybody's gonna want this. I don't know if I'll give it to someone. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but it's gotta go. I have so many eyeshadows in my collection. It's not worth me trying to get through it when I just have so much that's good that I need to use. So, bye-bye. All right, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end. Make sure you give me a big like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified on all my latest content. I will see all of you guys in my next video. For now, bye.